Goodwill. Welcome to church. One of the most incredible offerings available to you, our Goodwill family, is our annual trip to Israel with Dr. Brian Woodbin. Would you like to learn more about this amazing opportunity? Find out what landmarks you would visit, who Dr. Woodbin is, and why he's such an awesome guide, and everything else you'd need to know about Israel 2023. Our first informational meeting will be happening in Montgomery on Sunday, May 15th at 1 p.m. Save the date.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Pastor Jose Rodriguez, and you may not know this, but he is about to begin a 3-month sabbatical, middle of May to middle of August, and I know you're excited about that.
I'm getting excited.
Yeah. And well, he's the lead pastor at Port Jervis, so of course the pulpit there is already taken care of and operations there as well. But there are many things that Jose does that only Jose does. So those things are just suspended for 90 days, 13 weeks, 3 months.
So if you need care, I'll get back to you.
That's right. There you go. But maybe, you've heard Jose's, you've been in counseling or you've been, part of a group that he's been working with, and he has certain things that he says. Here's one. Let me ask you a question. Now, I didn't, you go ahead, do that.
So let me ask you a question.
So see, you've got that now. You can record that. Maybe we'll provide a recording of that for you. And I bet if Jose's been working with you that you could almost predict what that question would be. And the other thing you do is if we're in the middle of something and we're kind of going off the rails, you'll say, I'll say this.
Uh-huh.
I'll say this. So if you hear maybe, Jose's voice in your head, I'll say this, go with that. That's the Holy Spirit, because that's how we do it. That's how it works.
It's a time in which God is calling me to get away. And it's not only good for me spiritually, but it's good for the church. And the church is going to discover new ways on how God is speaking to you. Just as much I'm anticipating God will be speaking to me through these 3 months of my sabbatical. And so there are a few things that are going to be postponed. I lead a Sunday morning Bible study that will start back when I return. There's a Wednesday morning Bible study that I lead here at Montgomery that will start back in September, along with the online Wednesday night Bible study will also start back in September. So again, it's many have been asking, what can you do for me or give me? And I came up with 3 things. And just like pastors, right, it starts with 3 P's, right? So for
Good
provision, in every way, in other words, that God would provide the very things that I need during this sabbatical. And not only for me, but also for Goodwill Church, because there are certain things that will come up, and just making sure that those things are provided for. Not only provision, protection, that as we are on this sabbatical, that God will protect us and make sure that we are safe. And lastly, to pray that God will speak to me through this time, that my wife and I, Kim, would be able to spend this time together. Most people think that it's a 3-month vacation, but it's a lot of work that I got to be involved in these.
It really is.
Yeah. So again, if you would be willing to pray for protection and pray for provision, I would appreciate that.
Well, I'll say this.
Uh-huh.
We're going to miss you. We're going to be praying for you. We're going to be looking forward to your return, and looking forward to all the things that God's going to do in you and then through you for the rest of us. So we're really excited about this for you, and I'm really glad that you're going to be able to do this.
And I'll say this, right? When Pastor John went on sabbatical a year ago, I gave my phone number to the entire church. I don't expect anybody else to do that today, right? So, but if you have any needs, please call the church. The church is available. And if you are unaware of the church's number, it would be 845-457-5959.
We also have an emergency number that will be held by a pastor. So that's the equivalent of Jose giving you his cell phone number. And we'll put the emergency number on the screen.
Yes.
That'll just happen magically.
Yes.
It'll be right here or there. We'll see.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited, and again, I just want to thank the session for this opportunity, and it's something that unless it was forced on me, I would not do.
Right. Yes. But we're glad you're doing it.
Yeah.
And God bless you on your sabbatical. And God bless you and Kim and your family.
Well, thank you. And thank each and every one of you.
The last meeting of the season for our monthly women's ministry at the Well will be next Saturday at 9 a.m. May 7th in Beacon. Thank you so much for joining us today. To learn more about these and all of our upcoming events, visit special events on goodwillchurch.org.